So it's kind of dark, so that's it. It's dark. I don't know what I wanted to say besides it's dark. I don't know if I'm making this to post it or if I'm just making this for me to talk, but I guess I just made this to talk, really. I have come to a point in my life that is very scary for me, because I graduated high school recently, 2 or 3 months ago, and my life kind of went downhill from there. I became very anxious and stressed and upset because I still don't have my license, or a car, or a job, or anything like that I could fix those problems. Which I've calmed down about, and I decided to just wait it out and see what happens. But, during that reclusive period, I let go of a lot of friends. Not that I didn't want to be their friends anymore, but mainly for the fact that I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to have to fake feeling emotions that I didn't feel. Used to faking happiness and faking excitement about something was something that I didn't mind doing because it made people happy and my friends happy. I wanted to take a break from that, and I did. And now I'm lost. I don't have friends at this point that I feel comfortable with. I have friends, I have very good ones, but I feel like I burden them with my problems. They've brought it to my attention that I could be more than a little unstable occasionally. It makes me not want to tell them things, which is not their fault, it's just what's in my head. So I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of things that I experience, and I have no one to tell them to. Just for the fact that I don't want to be a bother, and it's not that I'm super lonely. I mean, I have a friend that we do things together. I mean, her clothes are right in front of me that I borrowed. We had got caught in the rain. I adore her, and if I needed her, she would listen. But she has so many things that's going good for her right now, I don't want to bother her. And it's not necessarily bad things that I'm experiencing, it's just silly things I tend to overthink. But it's brought good things into my life. I'm getting back into making art, which is why I exist. I mean, I risk sounding pretentious and saying that I am an artist. Now, you may be thinking, well, what if your art sucks, random bald guy? Then it sucks in your opinion. Art can't be good or bad. Art is art. And it's made from emotions and creativity and the essence of people. It's who they are as an extension, and onto a piece of paper or in a makeup design or in something. It's creation. And I've gotten into doing face painting, and I've been drawing and sketching a lot, and all sorts of things that are just beautiful creations that I can just feel the beauty coming off the pages. And I could just feel the life that I bring in to these things, these creations. And photography is another thing that I enjoy. I love it. It's made me remember how much I adore art and how my life is missing without it. I've joked that this part of my life is the best and the worst. It's the best because I'm free. I have no obligations, no responsibilities, and that is thankful to my my mother, being as kind as she is to let me stay here and feed me and such until I get my life together. And she knows that I'm not leeching off of her and that I am trying, but that's what makes it good, is I'm free and I'm comfortable in myself. I no longer have insecurities of my looks. I've accepted who I am as an artist and who I am as a person. It's the worst because I've never been this depressed or this happy before. I'm happy because of the freedom and the things that I don't have to experience, and I'm happy that I've turned into the person that I've always wanted to turn into, but I'm also extremely depressed because that life has lost excitement. To me, I am jaded and bitter. I wake up to experience the same days every day. And I know that there's people who are worse off than me. And I could never imagine what they have to go through, but this is what I have to go through, and although it may be minuscule, it's massive in my mind with the chemicals and such. I remember when things had magic to them, and they still do. I still see the magic in the world, but it's a common magic that I know well, and that I've seen a million times. The magic of fireflies, and magic is still magical, even if you've seen it a million times. I saw the ocean and felt it for the first time, and even then I just wanted to get lost in the waves and inside of it. I haven't been kissed in over a year. And that was by a man 3 times my age. I live in my art, but never in my life. I can live in my art, but I can't live in my life. That's another reason why I make art, is to escape and to feel things that That's all I want, is to feel things. Besides scared and depressed, I want to feel good things. I want to feel butterflies and happiness and excitement for new things. I'm not suicidal. Those days are over, and I've beat self-harm and my pill dependency. I've beat all those reckless things. I'm just so numb. And I guess what I've decided to do is make a video journal. I've made these videos before and always try to get as many fans as possible. I'd share it on all kinds of things, but I think I'm going to keep this one just for me. And if you so happen to wander upon this video and you relate in any way, number one, I'm sorry, and number two, you're not alone. This is my video journal for June, whatever the hell day it is, at 7 o'clock in the morning. Going to have some tea.